Hello everyone, and welcome to our video on the differences between law, rule, and regulation. Have you ever wondered what sets these three concepts apart? Although they all aim to guide human behavior, they serve different purposes and are enforced in different ways. In this video, we'll explore the key differences between law, rule, and regulation, using real-life examples and illustrations to help you understand the nuances of each concept. Whether you're a student, employee, or just curious about the legal system, this video is for you. So, let's dive in. First, let's understand what law is. Laws are formal rules that are created by the government and enforced by the legal system. Laws are designed to maintain order and protect the rights of individuals and society as a whole. Examples of laws include traffic laws, criminal laws, and environmental laws. Breaking a law can result in more serious consequences, such as fines or imprisonment. Second, what are rules? Rules are guidelines or standards that are created by organizations, groups, or individuals to regulate behavior and ensure that everyone is treated fairly. Rules can be formal or informal and can vary in severity. For example, a school might have rules about dress code or behavior in the classroom. Third is what are regulations? Regulations are rules that are created by government agencies or other regulatory bodies to implement and enforce laws. Regulations are often more specific than laws and provide guidance on how to comply with the law. For example, the Environmental Protection Agency might create regulations on how much pollution a factory is allowed to emit in order to enforce the Clean Air Act. Breaking a regulation can result in consequences such as fines or other penalties. If you have never understood it yet, don't worry. I'm going to illustrate the differences in layman language so that any one person from a non-law background can grasp the differences. Okay, don't worry. Let's go. Let's say Mr. A and Mr. B are students in a class, and the teacher has a rule that students must raise their hand before speaking. Mr. A follows this rule and waits for his turn to speak, while Mr. B interrupts the teacher and speaks out of turn. As a consequence, the teacher may reprimand Mr. B for breaking the rule and not following proper classroom etiquette. This is an example of a rule. Our second example. Let's say Mr. A and Mr. B are driving on the road, and the speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Mr. A drives within the speed limit, while Mr. B exceeds the speed limit and drives at 60 miles per hour. If a police officer catches them, Mr. B may receive a ticket for breaking the law and driving over the speed limit, which could result in a fine or other penalties. This is clearly an example of a law. I hope by now you must be understanding what the meaning is, and what regulation could be. Okay. Let's assume Mr. A and Mr. B work at a company that handles hazardous materials, and the government has regulations in place to ensure their safety. The regulations require that all employees wear protective gear when handling the materials. Mr. A follows the regulations and wears the required protective gear, while Mr. B fails to do so. If there is an accident, Mr. B may face consequences for breaking the regulations and not following proper safety protocols. This is an example of a regulation. If you are still grasping to get the concept, please let me know in the comment section, and I will be glad to make another video.